All right, Edie. What's the name of this movie now?
La Misma Luna.
What?
La Misma Luna.
La Misma Luna. Wait.
Under the same moon.
Wait.
Here, I'll do English
I
for
miss
you
my
boys.
mama too.
Yeah, I want some meatballs and noodles. Those sounds good. That sounds good. But now, wait a minute. You come in here talking all this. Now, you bilingual, huh?
Yes, I speak Spanish.
And because you are, Hispanic? Is that what?
Oh, God. Again.
Now, can we get a unbiased review of this movie from you?
Yes, of course you can.
You ain't got that brown brotherhood and sisterhood thing going on.
I missed the meeting this month. It's okay. I can say whatever I want.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
go.
Speak for La Raza.
But finally, you send me to a good movie.
Yeah. So
No more Larry the Cable Guy. No more Martin Lawrence. Nothing like
okay.
that.
So I'm gonna let the Mexican go last because I want to hear an unbiased review right here because I don't
yeah.
trust you.
Yeah, well, don't listen to what she says, but this is actually a good movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's okay if he says it, but not if I say it.
No, because I don't trust you. So what is this movie about? Who wants to tell me?
You remember Spanglish?
Yeah.
It's very similar to that in theme. It's the mom, how she has to sacrifice because she's left her kid in Mexico to it opens with her scrambling across the border, almost getting caught with everybody else. But she's over here, she's working hard to send money back, hopefully to build up enough money. She's been ripped off by the lawyer once before trying to get her son over the border. It's been 4 years, but she's working hard to get him over. And the grandmother dies, and like the greedy uncle and aunt are just waiting to swoop in and take him
Because of the money that she's sending.
Yeah, they want to get that $300 she sends every month. And this kid, he's just like, nah, fuck that. He decides on his own he's going to trek across the border, and it's just like,
this little Mexican boy.
Yeah,
he's 9 years old.
9 years old,
and it's
going
really
across the
this harrowing adventure of him trying to make his way across the border to Los Angeles. I mean, he's coming in like from the Texas side through El Paso.
Yeah, that's a long way.
Boy, they'll shoot you in the ass trying to come over the border there, won't they?
Yeah.
Now,
They don't.
these days,
They don't care
if
if
he was
you're
going through Laredo.
well, they don't care if you're 9 years old or not. You're gonna get shot in the ass trying to do that. So does he make it?
Why you want me to spoil
Yeah,
it?
you don't want to give away the ending.
I was into it, man.
Dude, come on.
I was wrapped up. Does the little Mexican boy make it?
Well, you know what? There's another part of this movie that that a lot of people seem to overlook is that they showed the opposite side of immigration. They showed the side of the person that's actually trying to make it across and all the struggles that they have to go through.
So
Come across here.
And this is a serious question. I'm not even making a joke here. This little boy, you hear about all the dangers of getting over like murder, rape, extortion. Do they do this to this little boy?
He goes through a lot of that kind of, not the murder, but or rape, but
Let's put it this way. This little boy was lucky because he almost got his life or his manhood taken several times.
Yeah.
But he does make it out just because, every so often he finds somebody who's looking out for him or a situation would go his way. But it wasn't like some kind of Indiana Jones thing where,
it was a believable way of getting out of it.
It was. But he had a lot of luck on his side, too. And he's a smart kid.
Damn, it's like that little boy grew up to be El Mariachi. Like Desperado. Like he grew up to be Antonio Banderas and Desperado.
And this little boy had all the spirit in the world. He was like they were going to a place to go work, and instead of just sitting around like the person who was watching him at the time, that he ran into, he's like, no, I want to work. I want to do it too. He showed this true spirit of wanting to come across.
Edie,
just
what
like
I tell
his
you
mom.
about everything you were saying was good. Go back, start over, and say that point again because it was good. But take out
I know it's my catchphrase.
It ain't no catchphrase. That's a fucking flaw. You can start over. No, it was good. Start over.
Okay, from what point? From this guy comes across and he shows what he'll do to get a job. Basically, he when they tell him he can't work, he says, "No, I'm going to work."
This little boy,
the little boy, the 9-year-old. Yeah, they're at it is a tomato.
Yeah, a tomato picking plant.
Yeah, tomato picking plant.
Picking farm. But the thing is,
that's really dangerous. And he's like, I want to work. I want to work. I want to earn my keep. I'm going to do it.
No, and it's great that the little boy had spirit, but white people, they ain't going to pass up on some free Mexican help no matter how old the kid is.
That's what I was saying. There's a Chinese food down the street from me. I'm sorry. There's a Chinese food restaurant down the street from me. I'm sure it's full of like little 5-year-old boys making my Kung Pao chicken. So, yeah, I mean, this movie it's an adventure film. It sounds like
Basically, it is. I mean, most of it is, watching the kid, him going through his harrowing adventures, nearly escaping death most of the time. And then on the other side is the mom. You get to see how shitty her life
now
is.
you doing it too.
Did I say you know?
You said about 5 times. Am I right?
Yes.
Damn.
It wasn't only me.
I can't jump on her without jumping on you.
Okay, well, I'll start over. Yeah, it's a harrowing adventure of watching this kid go through all these near-death experiences trying to get to his mom. And then on the other side is watching how shitty his mom's life is working for white people. I mean, they work for a woman. They nickname her Cruella de Vil, but you're already thinking that before they even say it.
Yeah, it's true.
Like she is wearing a coat full of dead puppies. When you
The
see
lady's just mean and everything, and fires her just because she's mad at her husband or something.
I mean, she's a 50-year-old white woman. I'm sorry, she's a 50-year-old white woman. They bitter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just across the board.
Oh yeah, no.
Her husband's cheating on her, and
Oh, she's
she's
got a right
mad,
to.
and so she fires the maid.
Oh, okay. So
Now who's going to clean the house?
exactly?
I'm going to send you over there, Korey.
Now, it's not a perfect film. I mean, to be
I was
honest,
about to ask you what flaws there are.
to be honest, it's a little too long. Like, I would cut about 20 minutes out of it
I agree.
somewhere just to trim it down, keep it tight. And it started off a little bit melodramatic. Like, I thought I was going to be watching a Mexican soap opera, like a TV novella. Just like the strings were cutting in on the early part of the separation. Like, come on, y'all, let me get to know these people a little bit before you try to make me feel bad for them.
Yeah.
But somewhere in the middle, it really starts to connect. And what makes it, even though it's predictable, it's very touching because just when you think they're going to go for the jugular as far as trying to make you cry, they pull it back. And then it's like, wow, that's actually like a really sweet moment. Rather than being syrupy, it's just very touching. And, it makes you want to cry like several times like that.
I know. I'm gonna quit picking on you so much.
We all do it.
No, I know we do.
See, you just did it right there.
No, I said I know. I didn't say Don't just because I say no
We
doesn't
turn this
mean.
into Pee Wee's Playhouse.
I know. Every time you say it.
So now, what flaws did you find in this, if any at all?
Well, for you, it was subtitled in Spanish. You wouldn't be able to understand it.
The whole thing subtitled?
Yes.
You mean
You have to read the whole time, Korey.
Oh, hell, the hell with that. No, that's my flaw right there.
You have
What's
to
yours?
read again. No.
You got to keep bringing up my illiteracy.
There are some problems. I think that it's a little bit too sappy in parts, just kind of like what you said. And in parts, it was a little, coming from a Hispanic person, it was a little bit too stereotypical. That's the flaw I saw.
What do you mean by stereotypical?
Like they're throwing a party and everyone's wearing this. You know what I'm
I know what
talking
you're
about.
But I didn't want to comment on that.
I'll say it. Look,
What?
I'll say it from my part. Because I'm Hispanic and I know I go to parties and not everyone's wearing those little blue dresses with flowers on it.
Yeah, the little Mexican.
The little
peasant
flower
dresses.
dresses.
Yeah,
the peasant dresses.
the peasant dresses,
Oh, I thought
yeah.
you were going to say that the little boy crossed the border going like, arriba, arriba, andale, andale.
Okay, here's another thing.
Everyone has that music. And everywhere you hear that.
That Tejano?
The accordion music that I
I was
cannot
gonna say.
stand.
I like to call it that Mexican pa music.
Yeah.
Well, it just cracks me up because like with Tejano music, to me it all sounds the same. There's like a point where the girl says like, "Oh, I really like this song," and I'm like, "How's that song different from all the other songs?"
I know. I've been to a party where we're all multicultural here. I know
Yeah.
we talk about whites, blacks, and everything, but we're all multicultural.
But I'm Hispanic, so I can say that.
Exactly. But I've been to a party like that where they got to listen to a song. It starts out boom, 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 boom. Exactly. And then that song ends, and then the next song comes on boom, 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 and everybody's like, "Woo, that's my jam right there. I'm gonna dance to that."
But you know what? I mean, it's not just Mexican. Any kind of accordion music, Zydeco, polka,
Oh.
all of
All
it.
of them.
All that
If
German
you
music?
hear one song, it sounds exactly like all the other ones.
Exactly.
them all.
Yeah. In other words, if you play an accordion, I can't tell that song from another.
Well, you know what?
Weird Al Yankovic.
There is a very popular Spanish band in there, Los Tigres del Norte,
Oh, I love them.
the Tigers of the North.
Yeah,
That's
my
what
favorite.
it's translated into.
You don't gotta tell me.
I know. You have
got-
all their CDs
I
up there.
got all their CDs.
Signed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They gave me
exactly.
they gave me an accordion.
They actually have an appearance in the film. They're one of the people that pick up the little boy along the way.
Really?
Yeah, and they have their accordions jamming in the band. And so,
And what do? They play accordion where they make him dance while he's on a leash.
So bad. No, but that was one of the problems I had. It was a little bit too stereotypical. And yeah, there are a lot of people like that, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I think it went to the extreme, don't you?
So
would you agree, Leon?
Well, the problem here is, Edie, like, it's not that I don't agree with you, because I do.
You just can't say it.
Well, I don't know. I can't distinguish between what's stereotypical and what is just realistic.
See, that's me, because I saw a Taco Bell commercial. Now,
God.
I thought
Bring in the Taco
No,
Bell.
listen, I thought Hispanics and Mexicans got tired of that whole look with the sombrero and the mariachi outfit.
When was the last time you saw someone actually wearing one of those sombreros?
In a Taco Bell commercial. And that's
No,
what I'm
I
saying.
meant in real life.
At a wedding, at like every Latino wedding I've
No,
ever
at
been
every
to.
Latino wedding, you see a big keg of beer on the side.
I'm not even lying about this. One of my favorite restaurants is a place called Las Consuelas.
Mm-hmm.
And not in the day, but in the middle of the night, like around 1 o'clock in the morning, you got the midnight mariachis coming in. And they are wearing that shit that you were talking about.
Yeah, and the mariachi bands will always have that. You will see that no matter where you go. The mariachi bands.
So if you want to know when, 48 hours ago. But okay, I'm having fun with this. I could go all night. But what do you give this movie?
Hold on, I have to say,
What?
there were some really good acting. There was a really good acting in America. What's her last name? Ferrari.
Or Ferrera.
Ferrera, whatever. The girl from Ugly Betty.
Can I drive her?
She has a small part in it. She did a really good job in it. The little boy did an excellent job. And Los Tigres del Norte.
Oh, will you
they
shut
were
up
right
about
there.
Lost Tigers in the Woods or whatever?
Now, I gotta admit, I don't know the actor's name, but my favorite character was Enrique. Because
Yeah.
he comes across as one guy.
Who's Enrique?
It was like he was another, immigrant, another illegal who's like, they hook up together when they almost get busted. And this guy hates him. He does not like having this little kid around. And every time they go places, everybody loves the kid and picks on, they don't like him, so he don't
They
like the
ignore
kid.
him.
But he sees the kid about to get robbed. He's like, I gotta help him out. And they over time develop this friendship. And that's one of the more touching parts of the whole thing.
Wow.
To where there's like a great sacrifice made by the end of the movie.
Nice. I mean, you got me into this movie. I like it. It sounds
was
like
actually really good.
sounds like a grand and Mexican 9-year-old boy adventure. By the way, if there's any little boys like that, I got a dirty car that needs washing. So if y'all need some work, you can let me know. So what would you give it?
I give it matinee.
Matinee?
Yeah, I would give it a high matinee.
Yeah, a high matinee.
I don't know. All joking aside, I really
All
do.
joking aside, it is a good movie. You have to read, Korey. So,
In Espanol?
or else learn how to speak Spanish. First lesson. Otra cerveza, por favor.
Meaty.
You know that one.
Kissing my asshole.
Beans and disease to you too.
You sound like other people. I can speak Spanish. Taco, enchilada, jalapeno,
Edie,
Yes,
mi
Korey.
amor sexo en mi comida.
You have sex with your food?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what I said?
We'll go with that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Korey.
You won't have sex with my food?
No.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I thought you wouldn't have sex with me. At least do it with my burrito.
Hey, where are my tamales, by the way? I'm still waiting on the
You
co-host.
and Coles
to
with
get-
this tamales. That's
I
another
know.
story for another
That's
day.
another
That is the most
story.
Edie. That's the most racist thing y'all. That is racist roboticist.
I told him. I gave him the recipe. I programmed it in. I'm still waiting for my tamales.
I got your tamale. Hey, let's get out of here.